Hey guys, this is Rudy Banks. I want to welcome you back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Legendary Marketer. I'm going to give you just three steps how to be successful in Legendary Marketer. Stay tuned. I just want to welcome you back to my channel. I'm all about helping the entrepreneur develop, grow. I share my day-to-day journey, my vlog. I have an offline business. I had a successful career in corporate America, all of those good things. But today we're talking about Legendary Marketer. And tip number one is you have to do the work. I have a private Facebook group, and I'm also part of the Facebook group for Legendary Marketer. And it's surprising to see, how many new people come in. They're gung-ho from day one, they're excited, and then next thing you know, they're like, oh, I'm not making any money, I'm not having any success. This doesn't work, and you got to develop your own products. All these different things, people get defeated so quickly because we live in this microwave society now that's like, and I was looking at my crypto just a minute ago. Everybody got involved in crypto and so excited about it, and everybody wanted to be an instant millionaire overnight, and it didn't work. And a lot of people said it was a scam and they dropped out. So number one, you have to do the work no matter what. If it's Legendary or whatever business you do, you're trying to, develop a new skill set, you have to do the work, put the time in, and it will work for you. Number two is the beauty of Legendary Marketer. For one thing, let me back up. Legendary Marketer is an online training program. I mean, you learn anything from digital marketing to sales. You learn how to develop and grow Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I mean, it doesn't get any better. On top of that, you have a support community like none other. Coaching calls, you can reach out to your coach on Skype, all those great things. But where people are struggling, I can look in my back office and I've looked at, people who I've referred. So there's a third component to Legendary Marketer, which is an affiliate program. It's an affiliate program. So if you find value in this training program, you can actually share it to other people. They join, and I want to make a disclaimer that this is not a free program. So if you're a freebie seeker, you're not going to be successful in business because you have to invest time. You have to put some skin in the game. You have to invest a little bit of money to make things happen. And by doing that, by referring other people to this paid program, you in turn get income off of that. Based on the memberships. People start out with a basic membership, and if they buy higher ticket items, you get a bigger commission. So you can't ask for a better program with training, mentorship, and a financial model at the same time. It doesn't get any better. But number two, why people are not successful, I can look at my back office right now, and I've seen people that signed up, based on my referral, and it's mind-boggling that they haven't completed the essential 15 steps that are required to be successful in this business. All right, so I'm taking you over to Legendary. Once you sign up and log in, you're going to be asked to complete a series of 15 steps, and it's very, very simple. You're going to go in, there's some videos you got to watch. You're going to schedule a coaching call with your coach. Yes, coaching call. It might be over the phone, or depending on your level of skill with technology, you would actually do a Skype call. You're going to go through probably one or two, maybe three steps to get started, and then you're going to have a conversation with your coach. Then you're going to have a game plan. You're going to have a goal setting session, and you basically go through these steps, and then you'll get to 15. Why 15 steps, and why do they approach it this way? Well, like I said, we live in this microwave society. People want instant success, and people see this new business opportunity. They want to just go through, knock all the training out, and then just jump. Could you imagine, skydiving or, jumping off a cliff with a parachute, but didn't know how to properly deploy your parachute? So you're all gung-ho, you're ready, all the adrenaline is flying and floating, and you're just ready, you're excited. You go jump off the cliff, and you got this new business opportunity, and everything is like, oh, I'm trying to figure out how to, to catch my wings on the way down. And then you like, well, man, all these cables, I don't know which one to pull. And that's what tends to happen. People get so gung-ho, they join a new opportunity and they just go out and just fail and fail and fail, which is not always bad, but they don't follow the process. And to be successful, anything you do, no matter if it's going to college, getting a job, working out, you have to follow a process. I went to school for electrical engineering. I didn't go to school on my first week, and then at the end of my first year, I walked out with a Bachelor of Science in Engineering. It didn't work that way. I had I did the 5-year program. I had 5 long, grueling years to get through my engineering program, but it made me a stronger person. It taught me the work ethic. It taught me how to, endure the race to get, the prize at the end. And so that's all I'm here to do, just encourage you. And if I look at some of the people who signed up with me in Legendary Marketer, most people only got to like step 6, and then they stop unlocking the steps. I mean, how do you expect to be successful if you don't follow the process? It's just so frustrating because the process is laid out for you. Now, I have an offline business and contracting and things like that. I don't have a 15-step guide that I can follow my business. I'm basically pulling off of years of experience, bumping my head along the way. I'm starting out with some smaller contracts, then I'll jump for something major, and then I'll figure out where the gaps were, and then I'll get better and keep going. But when you join a program that's giving you all the steps and you still can't be successful, then you have to look inward and not outward to the program, but look at yourself and say, this is why I'm not being successful, because I can't even follow the basic steps. I can't follow the recipe. I can't follow the procedures of the program. So what did I say? Number 1, you got to do the work. Number 2, you got to follow the process. And then number 3 is rinse and repeat. Once you get the foundation, you take the action and you start applying the principles. A lot of times people struggle with traffic, and when it comes to marketing, that's probably the biggest thing you're going to struggle with is traffic. What I recommend is not going out and spending a bunch of money on ads. Everybody wants to jump into Facebook ads, Google AdWords, they want to jump into solo ads. They want to throw the link out there and drive traffic to it and get a bunch of people to sign up. I think what will help you most is start developing your voice. I use YouTube as a method of attraction marketing. So if you don't figure out who you want to serve, then you can't serve anyone, because you're all over the place. So figure out who you want to serve, and it takes time to do that. YouTube, you're putting out content, you're putting out value, and people reciprocate that. If you're adding value, and hey, if you haven't liked, subscribed, and shared, make sure you do that right now. I'll wait. Okay, thank you. And it takes time to do that, but if you can continue to put out good energy and value to your listeners and to your subscribers, they're going to essentially become a partner with you, as long as the offer is right for them. It has to be the right offer. So just do that and you'll be successful. I hope you learned a little bit more about Legendary Marketer, and I hope that if you're in Legendary, don't give up, because it's attainable. I mean, there's tons of people, in our forums and in our community who are having success. And if you look at their YouTube channels and look at their content, they're just consistent. They're constantly putting information out, adding value, and that's how they're doing it. And then once you master that some of these free strategies, and then you can start spending some money and reinvesting back into your business with some of the marketing, advertisements and things like that. And the last tip, I know I said 3, but I'm giving you some extra bonuses here. There's one other cool thing in Legendary. Once you build up some capital, there is one thing called a co-op. And that's probably one of the best ways to guarantee sales in your business. And so I think it's every month or every month they do what's called a co-op. I think every 30 days. And essentially everybody pulls together. You put a certain amount of money in, and then they take that dollar and go out and buy what's called a media buy. And this media buy basically buys a large chunk of advertisement versus you just doing your own Facebook ad campaign, doing your own Instagram campaign. You can pull your money and put it as part of this big major advertisement buy. And then what Legendary does then is they say, okay, we're going to guarantee you at least 8 to 10 sales. And then you're essentially guaranteed a return on your investment. So I would just say that, if you're struggling and don't believe in the system, you will make money with this program, depending on the amount of effort and energy you put in it. That's all I got to say today, but just stay encouraged, and if this information helped you, comment, like, subscribe. If this information helped you, comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget, I have a private Facebook group just for like-minded people. And it's not all Legendary. It's, I'm also a business owner and a contractor. I'm a musician. I love technology, all those things. So I'm just basically a problem solver. So if you have concepts and things you want to discuss, and I don't want people to be spammy or anything like that, but I want a nice, positive, peaceful, group an environment where people can share ideas and learn from one another and grow their businesses. So you can click that link below, my private Facebook group. And if you haven't signed up for Legendary and you want to become part of the team, then go to iquitmy9to5.com, put your email address in, and I'll make sure you get the right information to get you started. And that link is below as well. So I'm done. So have a great day, go forth in victory, and I will see you at the top. Peace.